Haley Polane. I love cooking. I have a food blog called Polane Plates on Instagram, and I also have a website that I just started trying to work on. I want to upload YouTube videos about me cooking. I love getting inspiration from seeing people grocery shop, seeing people cook, and I wanted to start doing that. So I'm going to start off this week. This week, one of the meals we're having is a caramelized onion, apple, and sausage pasta. This recipe, we need 4 medium yellow onions, need 2 Granny Smith apples, parsley, garlic. You can use fresh, but this is easier for me. Parmesan cheese, olive oil. You can use any type of sausage. I prefer turkey. And then you're gonna need half a stick of butter. We've got plant butter right now, it's on sale, so that's what we're gonna be using. You need some dry thyme. You need some red pepper flakes. You need some salt and pepper. And then the recipe calls for dried orchetti pasta. This is what I have in the cabinet, so we're going to be using that, and I like to use whole wheat pasta. And then we need some cooking wine. So here we are prepping the onions for the pasta. We're just going to cut them in half and clean the outside, take the skin off. And then once you're done with that, we're going to start cutting them into slices. So next I'm going to saute my turkey sausage in my pot. I put a little bit of olive oil in there and then season with salt and pepper and lemon pepper. Then you're going to crumble it up and let it keep browning. And then once that's done, I took it out and started to let it drain on a paper towel. And then I added my 4 tablespoons of butter and am now sweating down the onions to get them caramelized. And then I'm starting to salt my water on the side to boil my pasta. So next we're going to add the cooking wine in the onions and get the alcohol kicking out. Then we're going to boil the pasta and save some of that pasta water because it's going to help thicken up the sauce once those are mixed. So now we are finally going to start adding everything back into the pasta. We've got the sausage, the parsley, and the Parmesan cheese. To serve with the pasta, I decided to make smashed Brussels sprouts. Now, normally I do this with potatoes, but I want to give this a shot, and we're doing it in the air fryer, which I love. So I'm just smashing these with a mason jar. They are frozen Brussels sprouts that I steamed in the microwave, and now I'm going to start seasoning them. Used olive oil, balsamic glaze, a lemon pepper marinade that I have, onion powder, garlic powder, and salt and pepper, and lemon pepper. So next up, I wanted to make this Guinness bread to go with this pasta as well. I picked up this mix from Cost Plus World Market. I've made it before, and me and Bailey both really like it. That's him right there. And it's just really delicious. So letting the beer mellow out, letting the bubbles relax, and then you add in the mix. Then you prep your loaf pan and pour that in, and then follow the baking instructions. So to plate up, we've got the Guinness bread on the side, and then we've got our air fried Brussels sprouts, and then the pasta topped with parsley. So the ingredients are going to be olive oil, salt, and pepper. We have some frozen asparagus, some Parmesan cheese, chicken breasts, we've got mushrooms, I'm using baby portobellas, a lemon, some whole wheat gnocchi, and garlic. So here I'm just prepping the sheet pans for the oven. I'm adding the gnocchi and the garlic, and then I'm going to clean my mushrooms and slice them up. And then I'll add the asparagus and season with salt and pepper and olive oil. Here I realized I needed more than one pan, so I got another one. And I roll the lemon to get the juices flowing, and then I put them on the tray, and now they're ready for the oven. I'm going to bake those at 400 for about 15 to 20 minutes till golden brown. So next I'm going to start my chicken breast. I decided to add this to this recipe, and I wanted to do it in the air fryer, so I cubed it up and seasoned it. I did salt, pepper, lemon pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, a lemon pepper marinade I have, and also a balsamic glaze that I like. And you just cook that to the air fryer setting for chicken. So next we're going to make the dressing that goes for this. It's a lemon vinaigrette type dressing. You just do lemon juice that you roasted with the gnocchi and asparagus, toss it all together, and then you plate up and top with Parmesan. So this recipe is really simple. You need cream cheese, salsa of your choice. I'm using a leftover pineapple salsa I had from a local farm, and then some salsa from Sam's. And then you just need chicken breasts and salt and pepper. Prep for this recipe, I just split my chicken breasts and trimmed them up and placed them in the bottom of my crock pot. And then I seasoned it with salt and pepper. And then I covered them with my choice of salsas, and then I cooked it on low for 6 hours. Once your 6 hours is up, you're gonna open your lid and break up the chicken until it's shredded. Now this next step is optional. You could eat it as is, or if you want a little creamier, a little thicker, you can add some cream cheese. And then you just put the lid on and let that sit until the cream cheese is well melted. So with this recipe, I wanted to make quesadillas with the chicken this time. I wanted to make sautéed bell peppers and onions to go inside. So I just cleaned up my bell peppers and onions and got those chopped up into thin slices. Once those were all chopped up, I got them in a large saute pan with olive oil, maybe some butter if you want some extra flavor, and then just saute them on a low heat until they get nice and soft. After about 30 minutes, your cream cheese should be soft enough to mix in with the rest of your chicken. To make my quesadillas, I like to toast the inside of the tortilla before I build it. Toasted it in that same bell pepper and onion pan to pick up that extra flavor. Once those are nice and done, I do a layer of cheese, and then I did the chicken mixture on one side, and then I added some bell peppers and onions and also some queso fresco. You can use whatever shredded cheese you like as well. I like to cook that face open to get that cheese nice and melted. And then we're going to fold that. I closed the second tortilla and toasted those to my liking on each side. You can kind of see the cheese gets a little melty in each one, and then I just flip those around. Now once those were ready, I let them cool for a sec and then cut them and plated them up. So when I grocery shop, I'm grocery shopping for 2 people in my house, and I like to plan about 3 meals a week, maybe 4 if I'm gonna only have that last for one night, but I typically like to have meals last at least for 2 separate meal times. So for example, with the salsa chicken in this video, that lasted 3 meal times. So we had that for dinner twice, and then we had it for lunch the next day, and then I made another dinner for that night. But that's typically what we do, and I normally do my grocery shops in a big lump sum and freeze and prep things as I need to. Me and Poe here are really excited for this YouTube adventure, and I hope you all like the video. I hope it helps and gives you some meal ideas. And what do you say? Mwah. Bye!